Pay no attention to the cat behind the curtain. Oops. Hi, everybody. Hello. How are you? Welcome on in. Let's do the thing. Hi. How are you? Welcome. We're gonna paint again. We're gonna do some more painting tonight because it's craft night, and that's what we do on craft night. So I did move the position of my mic, so please do tell me if things don't seem to work for you or things don't seem to sound right. Please do tell me. I got a different mic stand that opens up my desk a little bit more. I got a different top-down camera stand. Some quality of life improvements I've been meaning to do for a while now. So we'll see how they go tonight. But we're gonna get started painting. We are gonna get started doing some painting. We're gonna do the dang thing. Actually, while it's early and while people are still kind of trickling in, I'm gonna give myself a little listen here over on the Twitch and see really quick how sound is sounding with my mic over there. Okay, well, it sounds like it's sounding fine. So, good for us. All right. Here we go. Let's do the damn thing, as they would say. Let's jump over into our craft scene, and we're gonna get started with painting. I'm hoping tonight that we're gonna finish this floof down here. I'm gonna move up into his face. Move up into the face a little bit later. I hope. I actually probably shouldn't leave the water there, because if I trip on my painting, I will be quite sad. All right, 12. 12, we're coming at you with 12. Did we use 12 at all last time? I feel like we did. Oh my goodness. Firsties, nice job. Nice job. Yeah, going live a little later than I had expected because I had a hot second to, took me a hot second to make my dinner. Oh, hang on. I try to lighten that up a little bit. Ooh, and a daily taco. What kind? You got a birria taco. Nice, nice. Some tasty seasoned beef stew taco. Good job. See, it says 12, but I feel like this is 12. Is it not? No, because we did one. We think we did 1, 10, and 11. I'm just nervous. I don't want to screw this up. It's my puppy doggo. But this looks like it's the same color. Doesn't it though? It kind of looks like it's the exact same. I guess it does look a little darker on the camera. It's not a ton darker. Oh, I just don't want to screw it up. It says 12. We're gonna do 12. It says 12. We're gonna do 12. Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm very bad at that. It does look darker. For sure. I have had to resist working on this. I have just wanted to sit and paint it so bad. But I really want to paint this whole thing on stream. I really want to paint the whole thing on stream. So I'm working hard. I got other projects to work on. I have my friend's birthday present that I started yesterday. And then I had, what else was I working on this weekend? Bread. Making bread. Bread is a good distraction. I made a failed batch of English muffins, and then I made a better batch of English muffins. The failed batch, I don't know, man. I feel like I could have pulled it off, I just didn't. I don't know. English muffins are really hard and like really difficult to wrap my head around because I keep seeing so many different recipes for them and different techniques in making them. Like with focaccia, the general premise of focaccia is a long ferment. So like, I get the concept of it. It's easy enough to be like, okay, no matter what recipe you use, they're gonna do the same basic thing because focaccia is made this way. But like English muffins, they seem to be like, I don't know, some person makes them this way and some person makes them this way, and some people want you to manhandle the dough and some say don't, make sure not to touch it, and some want you to cook them in the oven, some want you to pan fry them and cook them in the oven. Like, there's just so much variation. I think one of the keys is going to be using sourdough discard though, because it'll get them that kind of nice rich tanginess. I'm not sure if like traditional English muffins are made with sourdough discard, but it's one of the things that I've been doing a lot with bread making is I've been looking into the recipes and like, why are they made this way? Why is this to the technique that they're using? And yeah, it's I don't know, I feel like I just have to watch a fuck ton of Claire Saffitz. Because her and Alton Brown and like generally Bon Appetit before the big scandal at Bon Appetit were how I learned so much for cooking. Like Alton Brown's Good Eats and stuff, learning the science behind like, why is the flavor this way? Why do you cook it for this long? Where did it come from? Why do they do it that way? Why are there any like specific ingredients that you have to use or it doesn't work? Like his little chubby neck rolls here. Yeah, for sure. Hi, Kaz. How are you? I'm really happy with the new cam setup. So I have this top-down camera moved, so it's behind everything now, which frees up a ton of desk space. And it makes me be able to get the camera a bit higher to get more in. And then I also have a new mic arm. You can't see it. It's over here. But it is much more mobile and easy to use, so I'm pleased at the moment. We're doing small quality of life upgrades this year, it seems. How's Kaz tonight? How is Kaz tonight? I also feel like if I'm gonna try and perfect the English muffin, I should also try to perfect the crumpet. They're very similar, but very different, you know? Oh shoot, Kaz! You reminded me. I never turn the captioner on because pre-stream I don't want it picking up my mic, but whenever I see Kaz come in, I'm always like, I gotta turn that on for them. The internet connection in my bedroom is terrible. I'm very behind. Oof, I'm sorry. So I've decided that I'm like, well, I didn't decide this. I decided this last year, but I'm cross-posting everything this year to YouTube. And I'm trying to decide if I want to have a chat window so that people on YouTube can see like what's going on in chat. I know people have kind of mixed feelings about chat on screen on Twitch. So I'm not sure what I want to do with that. So if you are watching this VOD after the fact on YouTube, please do leave me a comment and let me know if chat on screen would be helpful or good for you, if you would like that, or as I get a corgi butt right on my face, or yeah.
You love me? Oh, I love you too.
I feel like it might be a good practice to get in to put a little chat window. You think? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the mini chat on anything anymore, I don't think. I only have the big chat. I don't have little chat anywhere. I suppose I could, like, put the chat bubbles over on the side where Rupert is not being painted. Let me see. Let me see what I can do really quick. Granted, I'm sure all of 3 people will watch this after the fact. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't accommodate them. You know? You know? It doesn't mean... And I'm waiting for this to dry, so... It doesn't mean I shouldn't accommodate them. For the 2 viewers who will see this afterwards, you're welcome. Let's test this out. Let's test this out, okay? We're gonna test this out. We're gonna add a new browser source. On-screen chat, we'll call it. Whoa, buddy. That's sexy. Okay. Now, if you type something in chat, it should pop up. Should. I didn't. Oh, I think maybe it ignores me. Maybe it ignores me. I don't know. I'm just waiting for paint to dry. I'm literally just waiting for paint to dry. I don't know. If somebody says something in chat, it's oriented in a very strange place. I have to see chat to be able to move it properly. But it's there now. So once we have a little chitter chatter, we can move it. Figure out where it should go better. Kaz, were you able to get some recovery time after the stress of last week? I know that last week you were saying that things were a little stressful around the house. Got a little something in my paintbrush. My hand things. Splints, maybe? I don't know. Would you call them splints, braces? My finger braces are gonna be here on Wednesday. I'm really excited about it because I have basically done next to no crafting the last couple of weeks because my hands have hurt so dang bad. Just playing a video game on like the Switch or on my Steam Deck has been almost too much for my hands, so I'm very excited to get the braces and see if they help with that at all. I would really love for them to help. I would really love for them to help, especially because I paid kind of a lot of money for them. Everybody else doing? How was your weekend? What did you get up to? What were you doing to pass the time this weekend? Were you busy? Were you crafting? Did you go anywhere fun? Did you cave mushroom at home? Because cave mushrooming at home is excellent. I will say, cave mushrooming at home is excellent. In fact, that's probably my favorite thing to do. Oh. I think if I move this into the top corner here and I save it, what I should be able to do is, it looks like maybe put this here. We'll see. We'll see. Quiet night so far. Ooh, I did bring a beverage for me. Yay. My sourdough starter? Okay, I'm gonna go back to talking about bread. My sourdough starter seems to be ready to bake with. Move that over here. Take this. There we go. It is more than doubling in size consistently. It smells right. I'm gonna give it till next week though, to make sure it's nice and strong before I really try to start baking something with it. I don't see any more 12 down here. So we're just waiting for that to dry. See, I trusted the process. It's the right color. We're good. We're good. All good. Everything's good. One more layer. Then we've got 2, 3, and 4 down here, which I think they're browns. So get a little splash of color on Rupert's chest. I don't know if he's sleeping behind me. He's not right now. Last stream, he spent the whole night sleeping behind me. I feel like he knew. So, hi Nintendo, how you doing? Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk. I don't know why on-screen chat is not showing up. Oh, it's because I'm a dope and I think I have it. It's doing that with me with other things. Please, please, please take care of yourself and do a lurk if you need to do a lurk. I get it. I love having you here, Kaz, and I love to chat with you, but I totally get it. What the heck? It just isn't, it's just not. In the middle of taking a COVID test, Nintendo. Well, I hope it's negative. I hope you fail the test. I hope this is a test you fail. On the tail end of it. Ugh. I'm sorry. Being sick sucks. Being sick with COVID really sucks. I have no idea why this browser source just isn't showing up. It's just not showing up. Third time, yeah, I've had it 3 times myself as well. Despite being fully vaccinated, so I understand. I don't know what the heck is going on with this browser. Let's try this again. And just see. What's going on, because this is weird. One more time. Yeah, it just doesn't show up, and that's what was happening with ranks. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I don't know what the heck is going on. No clue. This time it's about a week and a half. Is that longer than usual? Is that more or less time than usual? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with overlays just not showing up at all. Any new sources that I have added just don't show up. So that's a fun thing. I wonder if... Is it because it's the unidentical browser source? Shouldn't be. It shows up on the other one. It isn't. It's actually tethered to the top. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this one, it shows up. No clue. No clue. But we'll just stick that over here for now. Okay. Weird. Well, that was mostly for the benefit of YouTube replays, so... And I even spelled test wrong, so, you know, it's a test. Tests. Nintendo dude, I'm really sorry that you're sick, and I'm really sorry that it's lasted so long. That's a big bummer. And I hope that this test comes back negative and you are on the mend. For sure. Hasn't stopped doing streaming at all. I have seen you popping up in stream. I have. I have. Okay. I think that's it. So now we're gonna go down to this bottom corner here and do 2, 3, and 4. I just stream while sick, yeah. Honestly, sometimes it takes your mind off it. You know? It just takes your mind off of it. So why wouldn't you? Right? Why wouldn't you? Actually, gonna do something really quick with this. If it's gonna take your mind off of it, then it's good. Plastic canvassing will stick, yeah. How is plastic canvassing going for you lately? What have you been enjoying making? I saw you post it. I'm happy you really like the ornament. I'm really happy you like the ornament. All right, so we're doing 2, 3, 4 down here. Hang on, I gotta reorient this again because it's gonna drive me bonkers. We're gonna do that. All of this for you, YouTube. You made so many things, but what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing you made recently? You can always share your stuff in the craft channels too. I would love to see it. I used to really love doing plastic canvas. I just have so many hobbies at this point that like I can't keep doing things. A boo? Like a Nintendo boo? Very exciting. Where are you gonna display it, Isaac? Where are you gonna display my crafts? It has to have a place of honor in your home, I feel. Should have started with the lightest color and gone back, but you know what? Hindsight is a thing. Hindsight is indeed a thing that we have occasionally in this stream. So I started a 2023 bingo card for myself, or 2023, Jesus. 2025 bingo card for myself. And I have complete a video game on there. And I'm trying to decide if I should say complete a video game or like I can just complete something that I've started already, or if I should really challenge myself and be like, I have to do something from start to finish. Because if I finish Death Stranding, that could count, right? Because it would be finishing a video game. But I played halfway through it like a year ago. So does that count or not? I mean, I make up the own rules. It's my bingo card. I'm trying to decide what would feel more satisfying, if I start and finish a game or if I complete something that I've been meaning to finish. I mean, I could do it with Corgi and I, because Corgi and I have been playing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm really itching to get back into playing more. But our schedules just have not been aligning lately. So, you sent the boo in Creative Corner? Okay. Okay. Oh, that is... It glows! It glows. I'm showing this. I'm showing this. Ah, I'm back here. Everybody look. Everybody look at this. That is so cool, and it's double-sided. And he's got the little... Ah! Nintendo, that's super cool. That is super cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's really fun. Thank you for sharing that. That absolutely made my night so far. That's great. The thing came Saturday, but no one was available to give it to me, so I had to wait until today. Rude. That's true. It's probably one of my faves. Have you made it before, or is that a brand new pattern for you? Because that's super duper cool. I really want my hand braces to come so I can start crocheting again. I don't want to burn my hands out on crochet if I need to start working on stuff for markets. So I'm trying to be very careful. Completely original pattern? Oh my god, that's awesome. That's awesome. You should be super proud of that. You should be super proud of that. That's really cool. Oh, and I made really good raspberry rolls this weekend. So Corg doesn't love cinnamon as like a flavoring agent, which is, I think, ridiculous because I love cinnamon. But taste is subjective, I totally understand. I was gonna make cinnamon rolls this weekend, and so instead we made raspberry rolls for breakfast, and they were incredible and really easy. There's also my working Minecraft fishing pole. Working Minecraft fishing pole? Okay. 1 second, everybody. We gotta see this now, too. Because... what do you mean? What do you mean it's a working fishing pole? And you have the torch? Oh my god, you are so awesome. That is so cool. That is really cool. And that's all plastic canvas too, right? That's so cool. See, I talk shit about Korg and then he pops into chat. Hi, Narnia. How you doing? That's so funny, because chat's doing that thing where Korg and Narnia aren't showing up in chat, and I don't know why. As far as I know, the settings are wide open. Like, Isaac was showing up too. It's because you're just a bunch of goofy goobers. Just a bunch of goofy goobers. wonder. Yeah, it shouldn't be blocking anybody. Rupert is looking good. Thank you. Thank you. Kinda.
I don't like it.
Let's stick this in here for right now. I'm gonna look something up. There, I just messaged him, because why not? What's the current piece? What's the current piece? What's the current piece I need I'm letting this layer dry. It's the only, so I gotta wait for it to dry. All right, I'm testing a theory while we wait for this to dry. From Ape Escape, and it is Spectre. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can fix this. And see if maybe I screwed something up. Maybe it was me. I don't know. Okay, I do love a bunch of images to check out. This is cool. That's the torch, and it does light up. That's sick. A mobile. Oh, that is so cool. Is that Hamtaro in the middle? And Spyro, Donkey Kong. Ooh. Do you do all of your designs in Minecraft? Because that's really fun and creative. That's very fun and creative. I love that. You could just do it anywhere else. And it's like, no, I'm gonna do it on Minecraft. Catching a mouse in my kitchen? Narnia, you're catching a mouse? So last time I went on vacation, my cats cornered a mouse under my bed, and the person who was house sitting for me had to deal with it. I felt really bad. I felt so bad. We've only ever had 2 mice. We had Faust the house mouse. But Faust the house mouse, we knew he existed because I had seen him. We just hadn't trapped him yet. We didn't know this other mouse existed, so... Not Donkey Kong, just a monkey from Yoshi's Island, okay. Okay, I think that is enough coats of this one. So we're gonna move on to 3. Because that looks good to me. Do you have any other big projects in mind that you're hoping to make? Gently try to erase this. a little bit. Okay. Every time I finish a game on my YouTube channel, I make a trophy piece. That's fun. That's really fun. That's a fun way to commemorate things. I was doing that one year. Every game we played, I tried to make a coordinating art piece, and that was very fun. I even sent, I sent the pieces to, one I sent to the dev of the game, I think, yeah. The other I sent to a friend who was obsessed with the game. So, very fun, very fun. That's super cool. I love that you have these little trinkets to remember the games you play. It's very fun. I still have to finish the Palea set, so oops. Not even 80% of the way done, and I got distracted with other things, which is fine. That's typical for me. That's par for the course. That's just par for the course. It's okay. Pick to the office door. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Oh, that's so cool. Gotta make yourself a Twitch logo, right? You got the YouTube logo. Top right? Oh, did I miss it? Oh, you did! Totally missed it. My eyes just didn't pick it up. That happens. I gotta put a little more personality into my office space. So my office and my stream room, my office was my stream room for a very long time. So I went through this phase when we first moved to work from home, during the first wave of COVID, where I was adamant that the second I settled in, we would have to go back to office. So for the first 18 months of COVID, I sat on a couch with a single screen laptop. Because I was so determined that the second I set any kind of home office up, they were just gonna call us back to office. After 18 months, I set a desk up in the living room. Because I didn't want to co-op my stream space into an office space as well. Then I got to the point where I had to work on 2 screens. So I had to move in here. And I did that for 2 years. I worked in here. And it made a lot of things really difficult because like I couldn't have things left. Like I couldn't leave a craft out because I had to work in here in the morning. And now I've moved into the guest room. And the guest room's okay. It needs more decoration. I have to figure out what I'm doing with like shades and stuff in there because I get a lot of light headaches when I'm in there. Because we don't really have blinds in that room. They're just like the Roman blinds or whatever. Or are they Venetian blinds? Yeah. So I have to finish decorating that room. I have one thing hanging on the wall. my mom got me for Christmas last year. My intent is to actually hang all of these portraits up in there when they're done. I'm just not sure how I want them to go up. So I kind of want them all to be done before I start hanging them, or at least have like 3 of them done so I kind of know what I'm doing to hang them. But what's the point of making my art if I'm not gonna display it, right? Okay, that looks pretty good. I think I only needed 2 coats on that one. On top of making the trophies, I document the entire process and make a time lapse. That's so cool! I should check out your YouTube channel. I'm bad at doing that kind of thing, just because I forget. It's never malicious, it's just because I forget. Narnia, I hope catching the mouse has gone well. I hope there is no more mouse. How about that? And by no more mouse, I mean, I saw that you had to have a heart trap, so no more mouse in a good, positive way. And I think my dog needs to go outside because he's being a butthead. He's been out 3 times tonight. Hang on, bud. I'm gonna put this first layer down and let it dry while I do that. I heard you the first time. I'm trying to do this quickly so I can let him out. Oh my god, he's being so insistent. Okay, everybody hold tight. I'm gonna BRB, let the dog out. I'll be right back. Mother flip-flops. You look tiny. We're good. We're good. It probably won't kill me. What we got? Please don't be an outfit change. I'm so comfy. But I'm so comfy. Hi, my name's Kat, and I know how to use words. Or no, I don't really want to start a cult. It's too much responsibility, Jarek, and I have a lot on my plate. Where are my supplies? Hello? My name is The Cat is a Lie, and I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy the ride. Just buckle in. Does it go bad? It shouldn't go bad. It's so salty. Let's not talk about the date on that jar. We're not gonna talk about it. It takes time to look like this much of a train wreck. A gynecologist. I mean, do we need a space gynecologist? Questions I've never felt like I had to ask before, but sometimes you just need a space gynecologist. Ah! Mutually assured destruction! Did you see that? You know what? I do want to become famous, but I don't want to become famous by buying my followers. I will bribe them with love and affection. I don't need to buy them. I'm buying with my love. And cookies. I'm a fragile being, you guys. I definitely need positive affirmations in my life. Ooh, money. And money. Positive affirmations and money. You guys want to hear a joke about construction? I'm still working on it. Here we come, a murdering among... me. Do you love the Stubba clip? It is very me-coded, is it not? It's very me-coded. I almost don't know that I need another layer of that specific color. I do see need some more of this mid-tone. However, this is not as covered as I would like it to be. I love that I described that clip as me-coded when it is literally me saying and doing the thing. I don't think you could be more me-coded than that. Does it get more me-coded than literally being me? That's the question. Okay. Now I think it looks good. Maybe. We'll see. Need this to dry so that I can move to another section. Uniget, you're annoying. Alrighty. So now I have to decide where I want to start on his face. I guess we could start working lightest to darkest, as we have his swoop here. That's 1. That's the only one on the rest of his face other than his little sparkle marks in his eyes. And then we could move, like, maybe we just go in numeric order? Maybe we just go in numeric order? I don't know, friends. I feel like that makes sense, right? Then we won't forget where we're at. Or we hope we don't forget where we're at. Ah, ad break. Stick around. Go grab a snack, come back. Don't leave me, I'll miss you. Please don't go. I just filled this up with paint and I think I want to use the smaller brush. I think I want to switch to the smaller brush. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Because it's a little bit more curvy. A little more curvy. Little more nooks and crannies, as I would often hear now because of all of the English muffins I've been making. All 2 batches of them. Like I said earlier, the second batch did come out better. I still think I have room for improvement though. So I did adjust a couple of things in chat, so I'm gonna see if it's still ignoring certain users. And if that is the case, then I'm just gonna turn it off for now. I put a chat message into the person who designed it. We'll see if they answer. If not, I might change up chat. I may use a different cute chat thing. We'll see. Gotta find one though. I really like this one. I think it looks very cute on screen. And it's very easy to read on screen too because it's high contrast background and everything. I almost feel like I don't want to do a full coating of one until I get everything around it done because I don't want to lose the borders. I don't really want to lose the borders. So I'm going to do a light coat of one. We'll do a single pass here. Apologies. I don't know who or what could be here at this moment. And my Ring camera is currently dead, so I can't even check. So that's fun. All right, friends, what do we guys have planned this week? What are we all doing this week? What do you got on your plans? I have to make a focaccia, or start a focaccia tomorrow, because focaccia is best with a long ferment, so I do an overnight fridge ferment. For a holiday party on Thursday. I'll probably, so what I'm thinking about doing with the focaccia is I'm thinking about if I mix it up and toss it in the fridge at the end of the night tomorrow, it can literally fridge ferment all day Wednesday. Then I can pull it out and countertop ferment it while I'm getting ready in the morning. Then I can cook it and bring it into the office. I really want it to be as fresh as possible, so I'm trying to decide how to do that successfully and get into work on time. Granted, I kind of make my day, so I can fudge around with it a little bit if I have to. Okay, so I'm only gonna do that one coat so that I can get the colors that are also around it. I don't want to lose the outline of that area because it's a very prominent part of Rupert's face. Rupert's white swoop is a pretty prominent part of him. He has a, what do we call it? Male white swoop was how he was described on his American Kennel Club forums. So I've got to make sure to get the swoop right. So we're gonna leave that so I can see the border as I do 10, and I'll fill in that white last. So now we're moving on to 2. 2 was working up pretty thick. I'm just gonna try and lighten up some of these a little bit. Where else do I see it too? Maybe I can't on those. We'll figure it out. We will, as they say, figure it out. And they is me, so... don't know if anyone else here knows what the Manitou Incline is. But me and some of my other fitness buddies, hiking buddies, running buddies, walking buddies, all that jazz, all decided that we're gonna train to do the Manitou Incline next year. It is one of the largest staircases in the entire world. And it goes up to the base of Pikes Peak, which is a mountain. Some people say at the final few steps they actually have to like use their hands to help them climb the stairs because the incline is just that intense. I'm very nervous. I'm gonna actually have to start doing some hill training, which I hate. I hate hill training. But hill training would also help me with my running in general, so. There's a hill actually right by us. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for being here. There's a hill right by us that actually has varied inclines as you go through it. So I might just like start working on like do the shallow side and work my way up to the bigger incline. Also, Nintendo, thank you so much for sharing your art with us. It was so fun. Hope you guys are gonna get a cat in the cat window. You're gonna get a cat in the cat window. Maybe. She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. There you go. Cat cam. Hi, Wisp. I actually don't see a whole lot of two. So we have some here. I can't wait to paint Wisp, but Wisp is gonna be last. Because Wisp, I'm going in age order, so Rupert's the second oldest in the house. We did Dagny first. And now we're gonna do, oh, honey, you're gonna fall right out of there. So that means Wisp is gonna be the last project. Of the current pets, that is. I have offered to paint friends' pets as well. If you buy the kit, I'll do the work. And I'm gifting a portrait to Yorick, so... I don't think I need medium for it yet, but he's a little thick at the moment. I forgot to get my daily taco. If you guys are hanging out and you haven't gotten your daily taco yet, you should get it. It's in the channel points. It's only one channel point. Y'all should be able to get them. I'm gonna grab mine. Yay! I have 21 tacos. Alright, do I see any more two over here? I do not. I will say, like I did say before on stream, I did custom order this kit from Grey Duck Art. It's a really cool small business here in Minnesota. I actually should update. I should. Did I? Did I? I didn't. Also, the funny thing is, like, I'm gonna have to find a new chat overlay because it's not picking up. It's not doing what I want it to do. Because I have it not ignoring any bots, but it's ignoring all bots. What was I doing? Grey Duck Art. I was adding Grey Duck Art to the pet portraits command. There we go. All better. Now if you use exclamation mark project, you should be able to get the link for Grey Duck Art. Alright. Checking in. How are folks doing? How are folks doing? How did your Monday start? How did your week start? I will say, if you do buy these, they do send you, hey Desilu! They do send you paintbrushes, but I bought a kit with some more finer detail brushes than the kit comes with. And I've been very happy with that, so you can always do that too if you order yourself one of these. They were having a flash sale. They were having a flash sale, so. Always follow them to get notified when there are those, because that is handy. It is nice to get a little discount, little post-holiday discount going on. I was getting some weird notifications from my computer, so I was wondering what was going on. Nothing, apparently. All right. Good to know. You guys, I read a whole book this weekend. I read a whole book in one sitting. I'm pretty sure it's been at least 5 years since I've done that. It also kind of reignited my desire to read. Like, there's a part of my brain that's always like, ooh, I want to be a book talk girly if that's what I'm going to do. And it's like, nah, you don't have to monetize everything you do. Would it be nice to be able to, like, successfully monetize even one thing that I do? Absolutely. It'd be great to be able to monetize at least one thing that I do. Have I found a success doing that at all, ever, anywhere? No. I've never been the I went viral person. I mean, I can't say that fully, because we did get rated by Markiplier. However, like, a lot of those were, like, superficial follows. You know, they were following because Mark was here. They came in with Mark. That's why they followed. That's why they did that. They've never been back. I mean, there's a bunch of you who have. There's a ton of you who have come. Some of you have become very, very good friends of mine. People who discovered us through the Markiplier raid all those years ago. But for the most part, most of those follows were very superficial follows, so. And that's fine. It would just be, it's one of those things where it's like, I really have been trying to manifest, like, having one of my interests be able to make me a side income, because life's expensive. Life's real expensive, And so it would be really, really nice if one of my side hobbies could bring in just a little bit of income, like that, so that it could be like this money is our special money for house repairs or for emergencies or for indulging in something we wouldn't normally buy ourselves. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about the people who do tend to go viral, tend to be controversial, or sometimes they're fake, or you know, it's one of those things where it's like, I will never not be me. Like, I'm not gonna, how do I put this? I watched a TikToker talk about how the key to going viral is intentionally saying something just slightly wrong that you know is slightly wrong because it rage baits people. So it, like, for example, if I were to like want to make it big on like bread TikTok or something, I could say, I started my sourdough starter yesterday and made a loaf today and it's beautiful. And I would get a lot of people chatting because they'd be like, what do you mean you started your sourdough starter yesterday and you cooked with it today? Like, that's not possible. And you could just be like, oh no, what I meant was, and you can do a follow-up video being like, oh, sorry, I misspoke. What I meant was I reactivated my existing starter and baked a loaf. And that way you get like this rage bait continued conversation going. So you say the thing and then you respond to a comment with your slight, oops, no, what I really meant was, and it gets people to like jump in and follow you. And there's a part of me that's like, if I'm knowingly saying something wrong, it feels so disingenuous of me. Like, I don't want to manipulate people into wanting, like, to talking and liking and sharing my content. Like, I don't want to manipulate people into doing it. That feels icky. That just feels icky. I don't like it. But yet, that is kind of the way that algorithms work, and it's kind of the way that social media works these days. But you'll never catch me doing that. Honestly, if you see me doing something like that, that should be your sign that there's been a body snatcher or I've been kidnapped. Like, if I'm intentionally misleading people just to get views or doing something so wildly out of character like that, that would be how you knew I've been abducted and I'm asking you to send help, please. Because it feels physically painful to me to do something like that. Like, I understand the concept of it, but it feels gross and painful. Even thinking about doing it makes me feel just icky. But hey, that's how some people get millions and millions and millions of followers and find success, is just being slightly incorrect on the internet and letting people get mad at them. First of all, I don't think I could take the heat if a bunch of people on the internet got mad at me. I think I will be really sad. I think I will be really, really sad. Like, oh no, the internet hates me. I don't know. The dream, like I said, the dream is just to monetize a hobby. I have so many hobbies. I would like to monetize one of them. Ideally, it would be streaming. Ideally, that would be streaming. But because on streaming, I can do all of my hobbies. But, you know, life is what it is. I don't have the time or the energy to like slice and dice my content into a bunch of clips to post on cross channels and all that. So here we are. We do our little thing, and if and when people come to see us, then we're just extremely grateful. We're just extremely grateful when people show up. So if you're here and you showed up, thank you. I can't even tell you guys honestly, like, it really does mean a lot to me that people are here. I know, like, we don't bring in the biggest numbers, we're not the most famous stream, and blah, 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 all that. But at the end of the day, like, I sit here and I kind of watch people pop in and out in my watching list. And it just always makes me feel good that people would even want to come hang out here, leave a lurk, just sort of be a part of stuff. It always makes me feel really, really good. Like, I know it's probably one of those, it's so trite to say things, but your friends who are streamers, leaving them a lurk, just hanging out in their chat, leaving a lurk, really does make them feel really good. It really does. So to all of our friendly lurkers, thank you. And then Miss Wisp is over here rolling around like a crazy kitty. Like a little crazy kitty. Hi, Teach the Girl. How are you? How are you this evening? If you type !project and you're interested in painting your own pet, you can get the link to Grey Duck Art to get your own pet painting kit. You got a gummy worm taco. Yeah, Wisp has been rolling around like a weirdo. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Aw. Silly girl. How was your weekend, Teach the Girl? Fake Trooper. So far, the new cam and mic setup is it's working for me. It's working for me. I've been okay with it. I've been happy with where things are at the moment. The mic is still within like me being able to talk into it distance, and the top-down camera just gives me so much more freedom to be close or to far away or whatever. So I also found out this camera zooms. I didn't know that. I feel silly for not knowing that. think I'll be able to make my first sourdough loaf this weekend. I'm kind of excited about that. My starter is giving all of the signs that it is ready to be used. Which is really funny to me because, like, I'm in a bunch of sourdough groups on Facebook, and, like, it seems so intimidating. But, like, it really isn't. I think because, like, there's some people who are like, you have to make it exactly this way. You have to do your starter exactly this way. But sometimes we forget that, especially with loaves like sourdough and peasant loaves, people have been making this bread for centuries. And they didn't have fancy scales to weigh out their flour and to feed properly. They didn't have all of the technology and tools to, like, temp the bread to 210 perfectly, and, like, scoring tools and stuff like that. They didn't have any of that. And they still made bread, and it was bread. It was still bread. So there's so many people in those groups who get super duper stressed out about what they're doing and how they're doing it, and, like, oh my god, I screwed everything up because I forgot to feed at exactly 12 o'clock. And, like, for me, I followed the basics to start a starter, and after day 3, I just kind of threw caution to the wind and was like, whatever, I'm gonna feed it when it's hungry. Because in the early stages of sourdough, your sourdough starter can be hungrier. And so some people say after day 3 to do a double feed. And so I was double feeding. I was feeding in the morning and then around lunchtime, or at least right before bed, because my starter was showing the signs that that's what it wanted. So the funny thing is, I didn't even know that's what I was doing until people were like, oh yeah, sometimes you can double feed. Like, well, mine just looked like it was rising and falling, and by the time it fell and was dormant for like 4 hours, it felt right to feed it again. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't overcomplicate things that don't need to be overcomplicated. Now, like, my English muffins, I totally screwed those up. I overproofed them the first round. I totally overproofed them. That's a thing. Like, I manhandled them when I went to go cook them. That deflated them. They kind of came out like little flatbreads, but, like, for the basics of a starter, the basics of sourdough, people are very much like, if it's not perfectly this way, it's not sourdough. And that was one of the things I saw somebody say is, if it tastes like sourdough, did the bread taste good? Like, the bread you cooked, did it look picture perfect? No. But did it taste good? And was it sourdough bread from sourdough starter? Yes. Then you win. Then you did the thing. Then you succeeded. You did it. You did a success. Good job. But yeah, I'm ranting about bread again. Honestly, I'm surprised I don't rant about bread more. I have to make a new loaf of sandwich bread. Yeah, exactly. We became more dependent on tech and modern tools when hello, by the way. When, honestly, people were doing it without all of that stuff back in the day. So bread making, where we've made it into this artisan science, like, it doesn't need to be. It really doesn't need to be. Like, technology is nice and it helps to have it be more accurate now that we have the tools, but it doesn't have to be that way. And if you don't have the tools, that doesn't mean you can't do it. Also, hello. Welcome to chat. I still don't know why some people just don't show up in chat, and it makes me very angry. So I'm sorry that you're not popping up on screen. That's the plan from Companies Keep Selling. You are speaking my anti-capitalist language right here. I think that's part of one of the reasons why I like homesteading so much. Like, I don't do a lot of it anymore. My ex-husband really shamed me out of it. He thought it was weird that I like to do, like, make my own yogurt and make my own almond milk and make my own bread, and he thought it was very strange, and he made fun of me for it. And so a lot of, like, the things that I would like to do homesteading-wise, I'm trying to get back into, but it's partially, like, for me, homesteading isn't like, I want to be a country cottage witch wife, triad, whatever. It's a fuck you to the government. Because if I can make my own food, I don't need to depend on the companies for it. If I can do it myself and I know how to do it, then I don't need them. Yeah, some people do it because they're like, oh, it's my domestic goddess life, and mine's like, no, I just hate capitalism. Why do you have a pantry full of stocked goods? Partially to prove I can, and also because screw the government. If you can do it and not feel pressure, then you're lucky and you should do it. See, that's the thing too, is I don't want to be in a position where it's survival. I want to be able to have the skill set and develop it and do it now. I've considered adding some shelves to our storage downstairs to be able to have like some canned goods or some more preserved things. Like, I didn't do it, but I got really into watching cheese waxing videos like last year this time. TikTok, you guys, TikTok. And like, I learned all about like waxing cheese and like how long it will preserve for, and what is it? Water glassing eggs. Because I'm a huge egg lover, and when eggs were getting really expensive, I was considering water glassing eggs because they were so expensive, just buying them in bulk and then water glassing them. You know, it sucks a little bit to have ADHD and like be into homesteading. Because I'm like, ooh, what else can I do? Look at all of these fun new hobbies I can have. I'm glad you find me hilarious, because I think I'm funny. And it's all true, too. It's all very true. Like, I don't necessarily want to be like the type of person who's like, oh, I'm gonna live off grid and whatever. Power to the people who do that. For me, it's like, I just want to know how to do this stuff. So that if the government collapses and I need to be able to feed myself, I can. Aw, thank you. I feel like 2 codes of this is enough at the moment, so we're gonna move on to 3. We're gonna move on to 3 after this, because I think all of the... You can't really see the 2s through anything anymore, so... And that's usually my indicator that it's time to move on. But yes, as I was saying, I'm planning to try to make my first sourdough loaf from my own starter. That is giving me all the signs he's happy and healthy this weekend. I'll probably start tonight, bulk ferment in the fridge, then cook it for Saturday, because husband is going to be gone Saturday. which means I can do all the folding and raising and whatever. But if I'm end up having plans with my friend on Saturday, I'll mix it up Saturday and let it cold ferment. Let it cold ferment Saturday and cook it Sunday. I do want to do a full 2-day sourdough, like a true sourdough the first time. Yeah, it's one of those things. I've been doing a lot of work dismantling some of that stuff that you learn in society that you just kind of just accept. It takes a lot of time to dismantle a lot of that, or even to become aware of it. I have realized, so I actually, oh God, who was it? It was somebody on Blue Sky was talking about how it's hard sometimes as a neurodivergent person when you get frustrated at people for not just using common sense and having common sense in a situation, because you think the way you think is common sense, but really it's not as common as you think. And so I've been working a lot on thinking that way, thinking through that a bit and being like, all right, I'm frustrated with people for not using common sense. I think this is the common sense thing. Maybe I'm just more self-aware than a lot of people in this situation. And that tends to be the truth. It tends to be the unfortunate truth. It's not common sense. I just value knowledge so much more than a lot of people in the same situations. I got a stray hair on here. No idea where my little mini scissors went. Are they going here? No clue. Oh well. Anyway, random ramblings from your friendly neighborhood streamer. Oh, close. Here we go. Oh, I missed a 2. Shoot. I missed a 2. I already loaded up with paint. I'll come back to it. Already loaded up with paint. I'll come back to it. Oh my goodness. How is it already 8 o'clock? How is it already 8 o'clock? I've been having a habit lately of getting into bed around 9 o'clock and then trying to play a whole run of Elatro. Thank you. Thank you for chatting with me. It really makes me happy. The power of time travel. Well, it's only 6 p.m. for you, right? It's only like 6 p.m. for you. I am traveling through time at 1 minute per minute. It's so fast. It's so fast. You're not incorrect, Isaac. That is a stunning observation. I don't know if I finished my thought out loud, but I have been going to bed at like 9 and then trying to do a full run of Balatro before bed. I have 2 wins on my phone now. I have no wins on Steam, no wins on Switch. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really want to get wins on Switch and on Steam because that's like where I play most on my computer. I play like 3 runs on my phone and I get wins. I got down to the last boss on my Switch last night and lost by like 1,000 chips. It was like, ugh. 1,000 chips. That's it. I've lost by like 10 chips before too, which is really frustrating. It's hard when you're getting like nothing in the app. I need to switch brushes because this little hair is driving me nuts. Little hair is gonna drive me bonkers. Let's switch. Let's go with this one. All right, we're looking for 3s. 3s should be around the 2s because of the contrast color around the 2s. Like I said. Oh, see, I missed a 2 right there, too. Ooh, I feel like I need the really skinny small brush. Oof. Hang on, we'll leave that one there. Really skinny small brush, because we got some fine detail up here. And while I am trying to not be a perfectionist, I do very much want these to turn out really nice so that I can display them when they're all done. I thought for some reason your chat, Isaac said, I have my moment, not my moments. I was like, you have more than one moment. You have more than one moment. Yeah, I'm using like a very fine detail brush right now because I want these little lines and squiggles to be as accurate as I can make them in these tight spaces. I should probably go back and do those 2s when we're done with the 3s that I missed, right? Here's a question for you. What's your favorite type of bread? Since we're talking about bread, since we've been talking about bread, what's your favorite way to consume bread? Is it a croissant? Is it an English muffin? Is it a crumpet? Is it just plain old sandwich bread? Is it baguette? Is it a cinnamon roll? Trying to think of all the different ways you can make bread. You do live off all bagels. I gotta make bagels. That sounded absolutely feral. But a A coworker sent me this really cute video of how to cut your bagels so that when they boil up, they look like cats. They look like a curled up sleeping cat. So you can bet your bottom dollar that when I make bagels, they will be cat bagels. Go over there every morning and get an Asiago with bacon and cheddar. Oh no, that sounds really good. So like the only bagel sandwich that we have around here from like a bagel shop, which isn't really a bagel shop. I mean, it's a bagel shop, but it's not a bagel shop, if you know what I mean, is Brugger's. There's a Brugger's Bagels, and they do breakfast sandwiches. But they're not like the deli down the road when I was in Boston and New York, you know? Like they're a chain bagel shop, but they're not mom and pop bagel shop. A Brugger's, yeah, there's lots of Brugger's out here. There's lots of Brugger's. And Einstein. There used to be a lot of Einsteins. And like Panera does bagels, but like, Abapon does them. Like, honestly, homemade bagels are probably one of the easier things to do if you're going to be doing bread making. They have the extra step of the boil before you cook them, but I've made bagels before, so yeah, I feel like Brugger's is a very Midwestern bagel shop. I think bagels feel intimidating the way that pretzels feel intimidating to a lot of people. I think because bagels have that baking soda boil in them, which is really what ends up making them pretzels. People get really intimidated because they're like, oh, I don't just roll it and cook it. No, you can just do this one other step. And people are like, oh my god, one extra step. So complicated. Pretzels so complicated. Pretzels are not that complicated. I really need to make the pretzels and beer cheese dip that I used to make again. Homemade soft pretzels, delicious. So I have a goal of cooking 20 new bread recipes this year. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. And I feel like because I've made soft pretzels and pretzel bites, I should be able to count if I make hard. Like if I make crispy pretzels, like if I actually like make pretzel sticks or crispy pretzels or pretzel twists or something, I should be able to count that as a new recipe here because I haven't done that skill yet. I haven't done crispy bacon. I haven't done crispy bagels? Ah, how many breads am I gonna say before I say the right thing? Crispy pretzels. I haven't done crispy pretzels yet. Wrong starchy product, right? Wrong starch. It's okay. That time of the night where my sleepy brain starts kicking in. This weekend, my friend and I were going to go to what they called an adult book fair, meaning it's just like it's supposed to be like a scholastic book fair, but for adults. Lots of small independent booksellers and authors, some craft vendors, some food, things like that. And when we got there and we pulled up, the line to get in, it was not smut-tastic. I'm sure there was some smut there, but it was not smut-tastic. Not an adult book fair. An adult book fair. The line was like 3 blocks long. Smut-lastic. I see. The line was like 3 blocks long, and it's cold in Minnesota. I didn't want to stand outside. Some people I saw posting about the fair on TikTok said that they waited in line for over 2 hours. So what we ended up doing is going to Barnes & Noble and buying a bunch of books. And then we went back to my house and we read the books. Well, we each read one book, which was a smutty book. Which I will not talk about that book on stream here because I would need a content warning. But the ridiculousness of that book made me kind of want to do a review of it on like TikTok or like write one up on my blog or something. Yes, I have a blog. Because it was just one of those moments of like, wait, what the hell just happened in this book? Like, nobody, not a single person in the world needed or wanted this. But I still devoured it. I still read it in a day. asada and chicken tacos. Nice work. Good tacos. Good tacos to ya. Desi, thanks for hanging out. Carnitas burrito. Ooh. I bet it did cure everything. There's nothing, in my personal opinion, a delicious taco or burrito can't cure. In my personal opinion. I was really confused though this weekend. Korg ordered Taco Bell and they didn't have any Baja Blast on the menu. They had the Baja Blast Freeze on the menu, but they didn't have like regular. They didn't like have regular Baja Blast or Baja Blast Zero, just the Freeze. And I was very confused. So I got my runner-up drink, which is the mango brisk. I was sad though. It does have a lot of caffeine. You're correct. I don't ever feel like the caffeine affects me though. Like I don't feel, okay, I feel like the caffeine in like an energy drink, depending on the energy drink, gets me. I don't feel like soda caffeine really ever hits me. I feel like the sugar hits me more. You know? I feel like the sugar hits me more. And I don't know why. Maybe that's the ADHD. I'm just not really prone to caffeine anymore. I'm fully aware of the fact that my morning coffee is 100% a placebo at this point. I could do any warm beverage in the morning and my brain would be like, ah, yeah, it's time to wake up. It does not have to be coffee. It's coffee because I like coffee, but it's not coffee because coffee wakes me up. when I kind of like just sort of gave into that idea that it's not coffee anymore. A coffee doesn't do anything. Now, like a coffee house coffee, because their espresso is much more. I don't want to say it's much more caffeinated. It's just prepared differently, I guess. That does. I can have a nice wake up from a coffee house coffee. But like I made this at home coffee, doesn't do anything for me. Nada. Used to not be affected by caffeine, but that was because I drank a 2-liter a day. Yeah. I have to wean myself off. Yeah, I don't see, that's the thing is I don't drink that much coffee. Like I don't think that's my problem. I drink like 20 ounces. Like one, we have one of those small, like really small, like the mini coffee pots that has like the 4 cups. So I think that's like 18 or 20 ounces, maybe a little bit more than that. And I just drink 1 pot. That's mine in the morning, my 1 pot. And then I don't tend to drink a lot. I don't tend to drink a lot of caffeine after that. Hi, Steffi Doll, how you doing? Like tonight with dinner, I had a Coke Zero that was incredibly disappointing because it had 0 carbonation to it. I want the crispy. There's no crispy. Also, I do not feel as great as my greeting. Oh no! Well, I'm sorry you're not feeling great. I'm glad you're here, but I'm sorry you're feeling great. I do a Coke Zero vanilla in lieu of coffee in the morning. See, I can't do cold. Cold doesn't wake me up. Woke up with a numb face today. I had to book an emergency dental appointment. I have a huge cavity and an infection. Steffi, oh, that is so miserable. I'm so sorry. Like, tooth pain is one of those pains that is, like, to me, is like literal torture. It's like literal torture. I'm hoping to get the first layer of 3 done tonight before we're done with stream. I think we can do it. It's about 30 minutes. I think we can do it. My guess is this is probably gonna be a 3 to 4 stream project, and this is stream 2, so. On antibiotics and steroids, got a referral to a surgeon, it's coming out. Oh my gosh, that's miserable though. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you got some antibiotics and stuff though. I hope that they help enough to like give you some comfort until you can get into that surgeon. Because that's terrible. Not how you want to wake up, right? First mention a root canal, I was like, yeah, no. No, I want to go to sleep too. No, you would have to. You would have to. Any like a tooth extraction of any kind, I would have to be unconscious. My anxiety is far too high. Put me out. I understand that it would cost me more money. I also don't want PTSD. Sedation dentistry, man. What a blessing. there's like risks with going under anesthesia and everything, and like if it's a minor surgery that they really want you to be able to like just do it. But oof, mentally unwell at the thought, so totally get it. Dealing with this tooth since August. It cracked. Oh no! The second time I actually dealt with the tooth. Got dental added just for the removal of the tooth. Oh my god, yeah. I'm sorry it's been causing you pain this whole time, and it's been being an issue for you this whole time. That's really sucky. Like I said, tooth pain is one of those unbearable things, I feel. Like, I've been asked before, would you rather have a headache or a stomach ache? And there is no part of me that's like, headache, hands down. And this is coming from a person who has headaches and migraines. I would rather have a headache than a stomach ache. I would rather have a headache than tooth pain. I would rather have a migraine than tooth pain. Oh. I was up for my wisdom teeth coming out, which is good because I had to pull one, cut one out, and break the third in half to pull it out. Yeah, so 3 of my 4 were impacted. No, all 4 were impacted. And all 3 of the 4 were sleepers, so they were on their side instead of being vertical. So they had to do like full cut up and extraction on those. I was very much out for that. I apparently accused the nurse of starting the Civil War while I was hopped up on sleepy drugs. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing that I said or did, but I apparently said and did that. I'm glad they got me in so soon. Called at 11, saw you at noon. That's amazing. I have all 4 of mine cut out, 1 surgery. Yeah, same. Mine were all cut out. No, it wasn't. I don't remember her name. I just remember being very insistent, and I was upset that nobody was taking me seriously. I also came out of anesthesia while they were packing my mouth with gauze, and I had a full-on freak out in the chair thinking that I was waking up in the middle of my surgery. Because that is a huge fear of mine. Like, I remember that there's a psychological horror movie where the character has anesthesia paralysis, where they're awake. They're awake, but they're anesthetized, so they can't do or say anything, but they're awake. And my friend was like, oh yeah, let's watch this really cool movie about, like, absolutely not. Worst fear of my life. No, cannot. And it was also, like, it came out, like, right before I had to have my very first surgery. So, like, I don't really consider my wisdom teeth a surgery. Because, like, I was in a dentist office, sitting in a chair. I was unconscious. But it wasn't, like, when I had to go have the mass removed from my ovary. Like, that was surgery. And it was right before my surgery that my friend was becoming weirdly insistent that we see this new movie that was out. No, thank you. 2 the antibiotics directed, 6 the steroid, a taper pack, okay. Add full dual action, yogurt. Okay, so you're keeping some food in you, that's good. Good. I want you to get to a manageable pain tolerance level so you can get some sleep. Because that'll help things heal up better too. That's what I want for you. I want you to get manageable pain and then go sleepy sleeps. Leftover Taco Bell! Hey. Hey. We were just talking about Taco Bell. Did we summon you with the Taco Bell? Is that what happened? Because we were talking about Taco Bell. Screaming and crying. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. I would have done the same thing. 100%. Hundred percent. Yay! It should be there soon. I know Isaac got his. It came on Saturday. So you should get yours very soon. I'm wondering, it's possible that with the snowstorms and the fires, depending on, I can't remember exactly which day they sent it to, the weather is probably just delaying it. Snow and ice on Friday, yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad you like it, Isaac. I really do have a lot of fun making those. I really do have a lot of fun making those. And they're a nice break for like some of the things that aggravate my hand pain. They're a really nice thing that I can do that's crafty while avoiding aggravating my hand pain too much. Like tonight, my hand is feeling pretty good. And I think it's partially because I've been resting it so much. Apparently, rest helps. Go figure. Frankie said tomorrow. Don't quote me though. Fair amount of chugs right now. That's fair. That's fair. I can always look too because I have the tracking on pirate ship. I was gonna check them today and I totally forgot. Ooh, I forgot to look at orders for Cork Shop. Oops. It's fine. Tournament and backpack order are going to really be the most excellent packages this week. Hey man, if you got something to look forward to, like you said, it does make it a little bit easier. It's actually, I've been struggling the last few years. I've been struggling a lot actually since like COVID times, with feeling excitement about stuff. Because it just feels like there's never anything to look forward to because, you know, there was travel bans, there was staying at home because I was sick, there was staying at home because my dad was sick. And so I got into this place where it felt like I never had anything to look forward to. And so this year, instead of just doing straight up goals and being like, nah, I'm gonna have, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z goal this year, we started a 2025 bingo card. And so, like, I have a bunch of things I would like to do this year, all on that bingo card. And so it's kind of nice because it's giving me things to look forward to, not just like tasks to complete necessarily, but like things to look forward to doing or to look forward to planning, which is really nice. It's nice rather than just do task, which is a lot of what goal-based things are. It's a lot of, I want to go on a boat. So, okay, let's find out how to go on a boat sometime this year. We can do that a variety of different ways, but it gives me a thing to be excited and looking forward to doing or planning or figuring out how to have that fun. So, yeah. Nicotine will help with the pain a bit. I mean, it can, that's sure. The last spot of 3. We're gonna do another really good scan before we're done. And I'm gonna fill those number 2 spots in. Well, maybe not, because they're gonna need more coats, and I want to do that all at once, and I want to remember that I'm doing it. Yeah, maybe I'll do it. Virtual therapy session today, good. Ways to manage pain and about how I've been struggling. Yeah, everything's been mega overwhelming. Like even simple things like finding something to play or watch. Yes! Yeah, I get that way too. Like I get burnt out. I get so burnt out day-to-day life that I can't enjoy my hobbies because then like selecting what I'm gonna watch or selecting what I'm gonna play or even what I'm gonna craft can get so overwhelming that it's awful to try and pick something out and to like try and come up with what I'm gonna do. It's choice paralysis for sure. I get that. I get that a lot at restaurants, which makes dining out sometimes very unfulfilling for me, which sucks as a foodie. I love dining out, but there are times, especially at a new restaurant that I've never been to, that has a large menu. I get what I call menu blindness, where I will look at all of the options on the menu and I can't read. Like I see words on a page. I see words. Words are there. Words are on the page. Yes. But my brain just doesn't comprehend what's actually there in front of me. Like the choices, the options. It's just nope. Yes, you see words, but today you don't know English. Oh, great. Thanks, brain. You're spectacular. Okay, now I gotta find those 2 spots that I missed. This one. I have therapy tomorrow. And I say this every time, but I don't know what I'm going to talk about when I get there. We're ordering way too much food. See, I'm either I'm kind of go both ways. I'll either order too much because I'm afraid of missing out on something I really want to try, or I'll get to the point where I'm like, I don't even want to eat here. Unfortunately, sometimes too, I'll go to a restaurant and the first thing that I try on the menu is amazing. And so I never want to order anything else. Yes, it's food FOMO, correct. That's exactly what it is. It's like I want to try this, but I also want to try this, but I also want to try this. So I'm just going to order all of it. And then I get angry when I am not hungry enough to finish it all. Moo Moo. Yeah, Miss Wisp is hanging out tonight. Earlier tonight, she was rolling around. She was trying to be a gymnast. She was competing. She wants to be on the U.S. Women's Olympics team for gymnastics. Apparently, by how much she was rolling around. Just doing a quick review. Yeah, sometimes they know, like, oh, mom's in pain or dad's in pain. And they kind of, like, give you your space. My cats are all very nurturing. So they tend to be like, oh, you're not feeling well? Let me hang out with you. I think I might come back through with 2 and do a 3rd coat of 2 as well. Floor extensions, humans, zoomies. Eh, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. All right, I'm gonna do this 2nd coat here. And then I think I'm gonna leave it because then all of these are gonna need 2 coats. The darker color is gonna need a 3rd coat. Sounds like husband's home. So there is that. That's good. That's good. Okay, we're gonna leave this at that. I'm gonna find our new friend. They're like, nope. Like, no, thank you. Who are we gonna go say hello to tonight? Let's see who is on. I brought this water in here and I drank none of it. No, fuck out of here with those cold hands, you butt. No! I even watched you do it. Jeez. He's so rude. He's so rude. We rated Pixel last time. All right. How you guys feeling? Do you want to go to another craft stream or a cozy game? Are we gonna go to a craft stream or a cozy game? Got right to the boot for his cold hand. Antics the other day. He was not amused. oh, I can pay him back. I'll pay him back eventually here. I'll pay him back. All right, so we can go. Feels like there's not as many people streaming on Mondays who used to stream on Mondays. Oh my gosh, we could go see T. T is doing Magic the Gathering card pack openings. T is just a genuinely nice human. I feel like there's a lot of people who used to stream on Mondays who don't stream on Mondays anymore. So it's been very hard to go find folks to raid into at the end of the night. So executive decision. We'll go see Coffee and Crochet tonight. Please grab the raid alert. If you were hanging out with me, even if you're lurking, I would really, really love if you grabbed that raid alert. Raiding people really makes their night. It really makes people happy. It really brings a little bit of joy to people, and it takes just a second of your time to grab that alert and follow us through. So if you can hang out with me for a few seconds here while we go raid coffee and crochet, that would be incredible. Please just drop a hello and a raid, and then peace out. Go have a wonderful end of your night. But raiding and friendship and kindness costs nothing, and I would love to go spread this around. Steffi, I really hope that you end up feeling better. I hope the pain meds kick in really well soon. Isaac, thanks for hanging out. All the lurkers that have been hanging out here tonight, thank you for hanging out with me while we work on this painting of Rupert, and we will be back Thursday. Probably Palia, because I haven't gotten to play in a really long time. So, as always, friendos, please stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, make good choices, and I'm going to catch you guys Thursday with some Palia.